I'm giving away a $50 PSN card to a lucky subscriber at the end of this month. To enter, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and leave a hashtag giveaway in the comment section of any of my videos for the month of July. The winner will be announced on this channel on July 31st, 2017. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to continue a series that we have on here called Is It Worth It?, where I pick an epic weapon from Infinite Warfare, tell you guys the weapon's details, provide you with some gameplay, and at the end of the video, I let you know if I think the weapon is worth the 4,000 salvage points at the Quartermaster. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at the epic Emc Switchblade energy pistol. And before we get into everything, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, be sure to squad up and subscribe for more daily content. Once you subscribe, make sure you enter the $50 PSN card giveaway for the end of this month. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be very much appreciated and would help out the channel a lot. So with all that said, let's get back to it. Alright guys, so back to the video here. Today we're going to be talking about the epic Emc Switchblade, which is the epic variant for the Emc energy pistol. And I got this through one of these supply drops a few weeks ago in Mark II form, and I actually equipped it right away and went to work with this pistol. I'm not really a pistol kind of player, but I was looking for a change of pace and wanted to try out my new epic weapon. So let's get into this weapon's details here, and you guys can see the weapon up on the screen right there. So this epic pistol is detailed as a semi-auto energy pistol, which is modified to fire in a shotgun style spread pattern, meaning that as you run around with this pistol, you're going to see a big circle aim on the screen similar to when running around with a shotgun, and the weapon actually fires like a shotgun too. So the best way I can describe this shooting style of this weapon is to compare it to the Reaver, which if you guys know the Reaver shotgun, that's kind of exactly how this weapon shoots. So let's take a look at the perks that this epic variant comes with. And the first one up is called Supercell, which releases a wide energy blast when fired. So that's the perk right there that makes this weapon shoot like a shotgun, and no other variant of the Emc shoots like this. Following that, the second perk up there is called Stability, which reduces recoil and can be stacked with foregrip. And to be honest with you guys, it kind of seems pointless because this weapon does shoot like a shotgun, so I found myself hip firing almost 97% of the time, and it was rare when I was aiming down sights. So that second perk seems like a wasted opportunity in my opinion. So now let's take a look at this weapon's traits. Starting things off with accuracy, this gun comes in at around 68% with the way I have the weapon set up. Next up, we're talking about damage, and this weapon is coming in at around 60%, which is very good and very powerful. I found that I was getting kills with this weapon with 1 to 2 hits, and the fire rate is pretty solid, so I found that that wasn't an issue at all. Following that, guys, next up we have range, which is set to 68%, and you can really experience that long range with this weapon when it comes to certain gunfights. And I will say that the range is very clutch on this weapon. Following that, guys, the fire rate is set to about 70%, and that is very, very good for this style of weapon. I felt that it was very good. You know, I felt like I was shooting and I was able to get off multiple shots within a certain amount of time. So that was very good right there. And finally, guys, we have mobility, which is set to 80%, which is very, very common in this game and pretty decent. I played a bunch of matches with this gun, and I gotta say, it does handle very well. I was having some pretty amazing games with this weapon, and the thing that really surprised me was this weapon's range. It was getting kills that really surprised me, and I definitely did enjoy my time playing with this gun. For class setup, I was setting this weapon up with particle amp, laser sight. Following that, for perks, I was putting on blind eye, dexterity, scavenger, gung-ho, and finally dead silence. I found the most success with this weapon when I ran it with this class. Alright, so now let's get down to the big question here. Is the epic Emc Switchblade energy pistol worth it? Is it worth the 4,000 salvage points at the Quartermaster? And I honestly have to say, after playing with this weapon for a bunch of matches, I have to say yes. Yes, it is worth the 4,000 salvage points at the Quartermaster. So with that said, hear me out real quick. I'm saying that as a standalone epic pistol, I truly think that this weapon is worth the 4,000 salvage points. And that's pretty much what this series is all about, figuring out whether or not a weapon is worth the salvage points. So I will say that I do think it's worth the salvage points, but at the same time, if you're like me and you don't really use pistols, then you might be better off passing on this weapon. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that if this makes any sense, is that I personally would not invest my salvage points into any epic pistol just because I'm not a pistol user. But what I'm saying is that this epic variant, the EMC Switchblade, it is definitely worth the salvage points because of its perks, because of its traits, and the way it handles out in the field and the way that it puts in work. Because this weapon is a slapper out there as long as you really know how to use it. I mean, you guys can see from the gameplay up on the screen, I was completely destroying these Timmies and these little Billy Bobs. I mean, I was putting in work with this weapon. So, I mean, as long as you know how to use a weapon, I feel like it can definitely do damage. I mean, this weapon is a straight destroyer out in the field. I mean, the enemy had no idea what hit them. Every time I would get a kill, they were probably looking at the screen like, oh my god, that was a pistol. Like, they couldn't believe. They probably thought that I was hacked or something. But this weapon really puts in work, especially if you know how to run with it correctly. I mean, I truly think that it lives up to the epic variant title, and I do think that it's a good variant. It does something that none of the other variants do, and it does it very well. The only thing I will say about this weapon that I don't like is that wasted perk 2 slot, which I feel could have been something better for this epic variant, but I mean, that's just me, that's just my opinions. Aside from that, this weapon is a slapper, and I had a lot of fun using it. So there you guys have it. There are my thoughts and opinions on the epic EMC Switchblade Energy Pistol. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this weapon. Do you think it is worth the 4,000 salvage points? Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this weapon. If you end up getting this weapon in a supply drop, or if you end up buying it from the quartermaster, let me know how you feel about it once you use it out in the field. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay up on the screen. If you're brand new here to the channel, be sure to squad up and subscribe for more daily content. Don't forget to enter the $50 PSN card giveaway for the end of this month. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be very much appreciated. Make sure you turn on notifications, all that good stuff for your boy. Till the next one, thank you for watching. My name is Gray. Peace.